Hello everyone, welcome to Wisdom Path. Today we will explore the missteps of the last emperor of the Ming Dynasty, Emperor Chongzhen. Paranoid and prone to killing, stubborn and incompetent, quick to shirk responsibility, lacking in statecraft and the ability to appoint the right people, Emperor Chongzhen's various mistakes directly or indirectly led to the downfall of the Ming Dynasty. Let's take a look at the stories behind these failures. Suspicion and killing, losing wise officials, the death of Yuan Chonghuan. Yuan Chonghuan was a prominent anti-Qing general at the end of the Ming Dynasty. His military talent and loyalty to the country left a deep mark in history. His major achievements include victory at Ningyuan. Yuan Chonghuan successfully repelled an attack by the later Jin, the future Qing dynasty, at Ningyuan city, significantly boosting the morale of the Ming army and civilians. Northeastern was likely injured by a red barrel cannon in this battle, leading to his death later that year. Victory at Ningjin. Yuan Chonghuan achieved another victory at Ningjin, consolidating the Ming defense line in Liaodong. He proposed and implemented various strategies to defend Liaodong, such as defense as the main strategy, offense as a surprise tactic, and negotiation as a secondary plan, and using Liaodong people to defend Liaodong land, and using Liaodong land to support Liaodong people, which stabilized the situation in Liaodong to some extent. Yuan Chonghuan effectively used Western firearms and fortification techniques during a time when Western knowledge was spreading to the east, enhancing the defensive capabilities of the Ming army. Despite being misunderstood and treated unfairly, Yuan Chonghuan remained steadfast in his anti-Qing stance. However, Emperor Chongzhen, influenced by slander, suspected Yuan Chonghuan of colluding with the later Jin and had him executed by slow slicing without concrete evidence. Yuan Chonghuan's death greatly demoralized the Ming army in the northeast, leading to the collapse of the defense line. Other loyal officials executed unjustly. Gao Qipian, Yang Sichang, and Shang Tingbi. Emperor Chongzhen frequently suspected loyal officials, listened to slander, and imposed severe punishments or dismissals on many capable officials and generals, leading to a loss of talent and increased turmoil in the government and military. Mangui, a Mongolian, achieved great success under Sun Chengzong, participating in the victories at Ningyuan and Ningjin alongside Yuan Chonghuan. After Yuan Chonghuan's death, Mangui was forced to fight under Emperor Chongzhen's orders and died in battle. Sun Chengzong, a strategist for Liaodong, trained many troops and established the Guanning defense line. Due to court factionalism and Chongzhen's suspicions, Sun Chengzong was forced to retire and later committed suicide when the Qing invaded. Han Piyu, Chongzhen's chief minister, assisted the emperor with fairness and clear insight. However, implicated by Yuan Chonghuan's case, he eventually retired in disillusionment, and Chongzhen did not retain him. Zhu, a general under Sun Chengzong, later surrendered to the Qing due to the circumstances. Although his surrender had complex reasons, Chongzhen's mistrust and handling of Sun Chengzong indirectly influenced Zhu decision. Emperor Chongzhen's actions, especially his mistakes in personnel management, undoubtedly accelerated the fall of the Ming Dynasty. His suspicion and stubbornness prevented him from effectively utilizing these capable ministers, leading to their deaths or defections, which harmed the state's stability and security. Han Chengchu, known for his decisiveness and firmness in suppressing rebellions, Han Chengchu fought across Shaanxi, Hunan, and other places. His thorough measures effectively crushed peasant uprisings. In 1636, after capturing Gao Yingxiang and defeating Li Zikang, Han Chengchu was appointed Minister of War and Vice Minister of the Right, overseeing military affairs in Jizhou. In 1641, during the siege of Ningjin, he led 130,000 troops to relieve the siege. Initially, the campaign went well, but Chongzhen, misled by Minister of War Chen Xinjie, ordered Han Chengchu to attack immediately, resulting in a defeat at Songshan and Han Chengchu's capture. Though initially steadfast, Han Chengchu eventually surrendered to the Qing under coercion and persuasion. After surrendering, he was put in charge of pacifying Jiangnan provinces, accelerating the Ming Dynasty's demise. Financial crisis, people's hardships. During the reign of Chongzhen's brother, Qianqi Emperor, Wei Zhongxian held real power. The differences in their tax policies are significant. Tax reforms. To raise military funds and resist the later Jin threat, Wei Zhongxian reintroduced commercial taxes, alleviating the burden on farmers and increasing the national treasury's revenue. However, after Chongzhen ascended the throne, influenced by the Donglan party, he abolished commercial taxes, refocusing tax burdens on agriculture, thus increasing farmers' tax burden. 3 additional taxes. During Chongzhen's reign, to cope with the Liaodong War and suppress peasant uprisings, the government imposed 3 additional taxes: Liao tax, extermination tax, and training tax, further burdening the populace and intensifying social conflicts. Revenue and expenditure. Under Wei Zhongxian, through commercial taxes and other measures, the national treasury gradually filled up, providing sufficient military supplies for the Liaodong War. During Chongzhen's reign, despite abolishing commercial taxes and reducing revenue, military expenditures did not decrease, leading to financial difficulties and necessitating additional taxes for military funds. Impact on farmers. Wei Zhongxian's policies, while increasing merchants' tax burdens, were relatively lenient on farmers. Chongzhen's policies increased farmers' tax burdens, exacerbating their hardships and increasing social instability. Impact on national finances. Wei Zhongxian's measures somewhat stabilized national finances and the Liaodong situation, while Chongzhen's tax policies, combined with ongoing wars, led to financial distress and instability. Historical evaluation. Wei Zhongxian's tax policies are credited with stabilizing national finances and the Liaodong situation to some extent, while Chongzhen's policies are seen as exacerbating internal conflicts and contributing to the Ming Dynasty's downfall. In summary, the main differences between Wei Zhongxian and Chongzhen Emperor's tax policies lie in the choice of taxes, the distribution of tax burdens, and their impact on national finances and social stability. Wei Zhongxian tried to alleviate the financial crisis through commercial taxes, while Chongzhen, influenced by the Donglan party, reverted to traditional agriculture-based taxation. The increased tax burdens on farmers worsened their living conditions, fueled peasant uprisings like those led by Li Ziqing and Zhang Xianzhang, and directly threatened Ming rule. Due to heavy taxes, many farmers fled and abandoned their land, leading to widespread land abandonment and population loss. Despite increased taxes, various factors, including corruption and inefficiency in tax collection, prevented any fundamental improvement in Ming finances, and the fiscal crisis persisted. The heavy tax burden contributed significantly to the spread of peasant uprisings, as many farmers, unable to bear the taxes, joined rebel forces against the government. The widespread discontent and uprisings directly impacted the stability of the Ming regime, setting the stage for its eventual downfall. Rigid political system, endless factional struggles. In the late Ming Dynasty, court factionalism was severe, with fierce struggles between the Donglan party and the eunuch faction. Emperor Chongzhen failed to mediate internal court conflicts effectively, frequently changing officials, resulting in political chaos and ineffective governance. Lack of trust. Chongzhen was suspicious of his ministers and lacked trust in them. His frequent changes of officials led to a climate of fear and self-preservation among officials, who dared not speak frankly, causing government inefficiency and dysfunction. Mistakes in foreign policy. Policy towards the Manchus later Jin. During Chongzhen's reign, the later Jin, the king's predecessor, repeatedly attacked the Ming Dynasty. Chongzhen failed to effectively unite Mongol forces to resist the later Jin invasion, leading to repeated losses of the northeastern defense line and the growing power of the later Jin. In conclusion, although Emperor Chongzhen had the desire and effort to save the Ming Dynasty, his paranoia, financial crises, military strategic mistakes, and a rigid political system ultimately led to its collapse. We hope this historical episode provides more insight and reflection. Thank you for watching this episode of Historical Secrets, and see you next time.